Leave it. Good girl. Play with this. Good girl. Yay. She just saw a mirror. So this is playtime right now. She just went potty outside, and so I have a good half hour that I can just let her play in my house and not worry too much about accidents. Although I still stay with her all the time. If you're busy doing other things in the house, it's even smart to put a leash on your puppy and tie it to your waist or something so that you don't forget you're on puppy duty, because the last thing you want is to forget and not be watching puppy and have her have an accident in your house and start a bad habit. So when puppies are little like this, they're always being held by somebody, followed around by somebody, played with by somebody, watched by somebody. They're never just allowed to roam the house. You can see she's not always sleeping. I think in most of my videos I'm showing her when she's sleepy, but she also gets very playful. It's really good to play with toys with puppies because it's a good motivation. So you can use toys and food when you're training as a motivator instead of just one or the other. So I actually had a few different toys that I would play with her with, and this was her favorite. The other she kind of ignored, so this is the one I'm using. And I don't know if I'll get a chance to show you, maybe I will. But I taught her the leave it command, and whenever she bites something she shouldn't, then I'll tell her to leave it. If she doesn't listen to me, I'll flick her nose with my fingers, and then I'll give her this to play with instead and try and distract her so that she can put something in her mouth. Because especially at this age, puppies always want to be mouthing everything. So you got to give them something to put in there that they're allowed to. Good girl. You're a good girl. Exploring the bathroom. Good playtime. Yes. Good playtime. So I don't know if you noticed what I did just then, but she wasn't paying attention to the toy, so I kind of threw it in a way that got her attention. So sometimes you have to toss the toy a few times or make it wiggle or do something to encourage the puppy to play with the toy that you want them to. And as you can see, it worked. She's really learned to love this particular toy, but it did take quite a bit of making it look interesting to her at the beginning. I would throw it and wiggle it and put it in front of her face and dangle it, and she's learned to like it quite a bit now. She's actually learned to leave it pretty well already, so I'll bring in another puppy and demonstrate how to teach them leave it. This is really good for her to get to use her teeth like a puppy wants to do. Because if they're not using their teeth on a toy you want them to, they'll be using it on you and your hands, your feet, your legs, your clothes, your children, your shoes, and everything else in the house. Are you so cute? Are you such a cute puppy? Alright. That was playtime for today. At least the video. She's going to keep playing for a little while longer. She usually plays for about a half hour and then she'll take another nap. That's a Great Weimar for you. They're pretty easy.